It is time to play some Dredge. So we played this last week. The deck that we played had the changes that we've made, where we added Fable the Mirrorbreaker because Fable, a good card, 4-head. I don't think I need to explain why I added Fable the Mirrorbreaker to my deck. But it's even like a little bit better in this deck because you have a lot of cards that naturally want to go to your graveyard. Prized Amalgam, Haunted Dead, Scrapheap Scrounger. So the discard 2, draw 2 is, exceptional in this deck. And we've also swapped a couple of Secretkeepers, and we've made room for 4 Otherworldly Gaze alongside the 2 Scrapheaps, and we've removed the Cauldron Familiars and Witch's Ovens. I mean, maybe we should be playing Mana Confluence, but I'm trying out this mana base where we just max out on fast lands, and then have our shock lands be black for Stitcher Supplier. You definitely could play Mana Confluence, and you'd probably trim on some of the fast lands. But I think this mana base is fine for what it is. It could be a little bit better. But let's see how these changes made. I think we did go 0-5 last week. But I do think we made the deck significantly better, and we were not that far away from winning a couple of those matches last week, so... Well, I mean, I don't think we can afford to play a basic, right? I'm gonna keep this. We can go turn to Founding, maybe just mill ourselves. Yeah, I know, 20 doesn't look so bad now, huh? We're kind of just vibing on 20. Erecto Sack. No idea if this is a good or a bad matchup. Probably not great when we draw 2 Haunted Deads. But I guess we can go Chapter 2 of Fable, just discard 2 Haunted Deads. Hit a Narcomoeba and nothing else. I mean, we hit a Silversmote Ghoul, but we can't trigger that this turn. Yeah, I know. Certainly not blocking here. Alright, Chapter 3. I mean, I would like to flashback this Otherworldly Gaze, but I don't know that it's worth giving up playing Fable this turn. Maybe it is. Yeah, I might actually just wait a turn on the Fable. That's awkward. I think I just graveyard all 3 of these and hardcast Narcomoeba. Keeping a Fable could have been good if they have Thoughtseize for this Fable. I was gonna say Fable now, then you can Haunt It plus Flashback next turn. Yeah, that might have been a better line. I mean, they almost certainly don't have Thoughtseize, because if they had Thoughtseize, they would have cast it there. They could certainly draw it. They hit 2 lands off of the Witness, which is fine. Yeah, they have their own Fable. Just win with Fable? Yeah, I know. The key... Was that back-to-back Narcomoebas? Awesome. The key to winning in Pioneer is just play as many Fables as you can get your hands on. Yeah. If your deck has red mana, it's very, very hard to find a spot where your deck has red mana and doesn't want Fable. Card's just so good. Could do that. Calyx to copy Fable. Over and over. You thought 1 Fable was enough. How about 17 Fables? Oh, my hand sucks ass, so you can have that Thoughtseize. All yours. My hand is not good. Thoughtseize, discard Narcomoeba, Giga Chad. Actual Giga Chad. Yeah, I'll take 2. Second Fable, huh? No, we lost the last. We lost playing for 5-0 to Rakdos. That's a good draw. I'm gonna go to combat. Because if they let me attack with Shaman, I can go Haunted Dead and Charm. So I think I might just Charm main phase. Ooh, I have 2 Silversmotes. So I could drain them for 3. Or I could mill 5 and hit a Creeping Chill and drain them for 3 anyways. So you see, I could cast this to drain them for 3, or I could mill 5 and drain them for 3 anyways. I mean, we didn't come here to make the right... Well, I think this might be the right play anyways. I honestly think that doing this is better. Obviously, it sucks if I don't hit a Creeping Chill, but alright, ding. I'm just gonna take another Charm, I guess. So trigger this, which triggers the Silversmote. They go to 10. I'm gonna keep the land in hand, I think. We get these back, which gets this back on their turn. We can get this back end of turn. Modern Grixis, then mill, then self-mill. That's actually Grixis. I know, right? There may have been a theme to today's Dono deck day. Don't tell anybody, though. We're cooking all right. They gotta be pretty close to dead, right? Oh, I actually punted. I should have main phased the Prized Amalgam, because they can actually Hive to get rid of it. Although, if they spend their whole turn animating Hive, I think I'm okay with that. Given that I'm still getting this back anyways. I mean, that's fine. If that's their whole turn, I'm pretty happy with that. They win because they have more Fables. Smooge. Fable making shit decks work, also no offense. Classic Mikey. I know what you meant. So what you're telling me is that Fable the Mirror Breaker is a good card? Tell me more. Tell me more, Mikey. I had no idea. Alright, get back Haunted Dead. Discard these two. So they have 2 blockers, which means they can block the 2 ghouls and take 5, go to 5. I guess they're not quite dead. I've drawn 3 Narcomoebas this game. Oh, man. Combat. That's pretty awesome that I drew 3 Narcomoebas. Drew 3 Narcomoebas and still winning very easily. Alright, damage step. Damage step Collude. Collude for game would have been sick. So you see, I could actually just Maestros Charm, because I could hit 2 Creeping Chills. I'll just do this. Blue, red, black. Alright, they go to 2, we get back 2 ghouls. Your turn. Why doesn't Dredge and Modern play Breach? Cast Underworld Breach. Flashback Cathartic Reunion. We played the mill strat. Yeah, we actually went 4-1 Swamp Soul Ring. We were 4-0, 8-0, and we lost playing for the 5-0. It was awesome. That video will go up on YouTube for sure. The last match was a little uneventful, but it was still fun nonetheless. What about Faithless Looting? I know, right? Underworld Breach, Faithless Looting. Man, looting would make Breach so broken. Okay, what do we want to do against Rakdos Snacrifice? Rakdos sack of shit, more like. JK. Sideboard does not really seem that great for this matchup. I could bring in Leyline, but Leyline's only good against Cat. You want Feed the Swarm for Fable? Honestly, I think Fable's kind of fine. No, Breach is not banned, but Faithless Looting is. I'm just not sure how much I care about their Fables. I think I'm just gonna shave Haunted Dead for Kolaghan's command and just, like, call it a day. Like, Leyline's not good enough. It's only good against exactly Cat. Although, okay, they don't have Leyline. I was gonna say Feed the Swarm is good if they have Leyline, but they revealed Jegantha. Well, this hand's good against Thoughtseize. Let's keep it and see what happens. I'm not sure if this is a keep, but we'll try it. It does stop Croxy, yeah. Alright, go. Say it does nothing till turn 4. Turn 3, you mean? Okay. I'm very, very good at drawing the cards that I don't want to draw. It's like, look at my hand. But, to be fair, Fable the Mirror Breaker fixes everything. Fable will solve all of our problems. Well, what if Fable solves all of their problems first? I mean, this might just be a Giga Chad hardcast Creeping Chill type of game. It's like half of the deck. I tap 4 mana, I deal you 3 damage, and I gain 3 life. Giga Chad. It's a lot of damage. Are there any dredge cards? No, there's no dredge cards. Yeah, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. We're done here. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I guess Feed the Swarm does kill Mayhem Devil. Still think it kind of sucks though. No, I don't. I don't think Leyline's good. What does Leyline do against that hand? It would have done literally nothing. It's like worse than a blank piece of cardboard that I can just discard to Fable. So I can gaze to find lands. I mean, surely there's a land in my top 4 cards, right? Surely. Surely there's a land in my top. Actually, top 6 cards, right? Or top 7. Because I can cast a second one if I brick. Yeah, it's just not that good. It shuts off what? Exactly Cauldron Familiar and Croxa, which it's fine. I just don't really think it. I don't think it does enough. Ooh. Okay, definitely don't want the chill. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. -3, Keck W. So now I think I go Founding into Otherworldly Gaze. Yeah, Founding into Otherworldly Gaze is good. Then we're looking for land number 3. I'm going to mill all these 3. I really just want to find a third land for Charm. I don't think I'm supposed to upkeep. Maybe I am supposed to upkeep this Otherworldly Gaze. I gotta find a way to bin this, too. Gotta find a Haunted Dead. I probably should upkeep Otherworldly Gaze. Really want to find my land here. Yeah, we gotta graveyard all those, unfortunately. Land mod check? I'm gonna land here badly. That's not good. That is not good. We did find a Haunted Dead. So we can Haunted Dead, discard probably these 2. Which kind of helps. Everyone's a lot more complicated. Gaze is just Ponder. I mean, pretty much, yeah. Say Ghoul over Scrounger. Oh, because we have the Charm in hand? Yeah, maybe. We'll see if we draw. Come on. How do I just draw the worst possible card? Okay. I'm gonna keep the Gaze in the graveyard because I might want to flash it back. I guess we just pass? And hold up the Haunted Dead activation. Damn it. Yeah, don't play the lottery, apparently. I'm so good at drawing. I mean, in my defense, I drew 3 Narcomoebas game 1 and we still won. Still a fan of Delve creatures in these builds? Yeah, that's true. Like Tassiger, Gurmag Angler, stuff like that. Which one's Sibzig? It's like the Muck Draggers, something like that. Isn't that one like that one's 9 mana, I think. Isn't like 9 mana when it dies, you edict them? Something like that. Oven's fine. JS with a song request. You like how I rhyme there? Gonna hit like a brick. Alright, so we have to do the second main, so we get back the Amalgam's end step. So discard Amalgam. I still feel like it's better to discard Scrapheap Scrounger. I guess you want to discard Ghoul in case we draw land for Charm. How many chills have we gone through? This is our 3rd chill, which means we're likely not going to hit the 4th chill if I mill, right? So I can discard Ghoul, drain them for 3. Yeah, because I do kind of want to drain them for 3 if I find a land. Should have done that during your second main. You would have gotten both Amalgams back my turn. Well, I didn't want to give them the Amalgams on their main phase 1, because then they can claim them. So I'd rather wait till their main phase 2. Stop! Stop! Draw playable card, challenge level impossible. Do I have to leave back any blockers? 3, 4, 5. I mean, maybe, but Giga Chad. So they're gonna sack food. Deadly Dispute. I guess I can cast Narco instead of Scrapheap Scrounger. You have like double Fatal Push or something? That sucks. So they go to 8. Maybe I'm supposed to Otherworldly Gaze and just hope to spike a Narcomoeba. Because I really kind of need these Prized Amalgams back, right? I could also hit the 4th Creeping Chill to get this back, which gets these back. You know for a fact that now that I've drawn Creeping Chill Narcomoeba, my gaze is just going to be 3 lands. You know for a fact that's what's going to happen. I think I should main phase it because this does not trigger on their turn. Yeah. It's fine. I guess we keep the land. They're at 8. I think I have to keep the land, yeah. Alright, go. Go. It's pretty good, JS. It's a vibe. Right, yeah. Yeah, the land lets me drain 3 with Charm. Okay. Yeah, Charm gets back Ghoul, which gets back the other Amalgams. I think I probably attack with Haunted Dead. No, I actually think it's better to hold it back. So they go to 6. This puts them to 3. Gets back this end of turn, and then these come back on their end step. They're also just dead to a land. Untapped land, I should say. We do have 12 fast lands, so it's not guaranteed if we draw a land that it's going to come into play untapped. Oh, actually, no, they have a bunch of food available with Witch's Oven, so they're not necessarily dead. That sucks. Can snow control be a thing in Modern? Maybe? Postchip? I have no idea. People have tried that in the past. Copy Blood Tithe Harvester. Can still crack a food with the Goblin Shaman tokens. This is going to be tough. Take this up personal. Wait, they didn't attack? Untap land. Untap land would have killed them. Because they could have attacked with this to hold up a food crack. Unfortunately, we did not draw land. I can go for Otherworldly Gaze to try and hit the 4th Creeping Chill. Which I guess is fine, because if I miss, I can still play Scrapheap Scrounger. Okay, well, they just died. Could have prevented this from happening, but instead they just died. Better than we did last week already. We didn't win a match last week, so... You are dead. See ya. Does MTG Remy have a song dedicated to Jegantha? If not, he definitely should. Like a forgot about Jeff kind of thing. This ain't is cracked. I put back the 2nd Fable of the Maestros Charm. I know it's kind of boring, but I think I'm keeping both Fables. I know, it's boring, but... I'm telling you... Mill. Mill yourself now. Is that double Creeping Chill? Let's go. -6, baby. Take 6. Everybody in chat right now, take 6. Spirebluff Canal. We are not the same. I think I'm just milling 4 here. I guess I'm not milling any, never mind. I guess I'll mill 0, how's that? Yeah, last week was for fun, this week we're out for blood. We will take no prisoners this week. Surely they don't have another counterspell, right? Simply no way. Oh, they actually didn't. Okay. I was joking. I assumed they were going to counter this. Pieces of me. Pieces of you. Pieces of the puzzle. New text. 2 in a blue. Sorcery. Take the top 5 cards of your library and put them into your graveyard. Best card ever. Literally best card ever. You like Pathways? Pathways might be a little bit better than playing a bunch of fast lands. I'm not sure. I could take or leave it. It might be better. Missed my question? What was your question? Maybe I was ignoring you. If I don't know an SR, if 1's too short, it could be a 2. If 1's too short, it could be 2. I don't know what you mean by that, Mikey. I'm not sure I understand the question. so let's get rid of these two. Oh, man. Love it. Okay, I guess we'll go to combat. So this banger is 2 minutes. Okay. So you do the song request and I play the song. I don't get it. There's no I don't know what you're asking me. I'm gonna Bane phase this. I was hoping that I would hit exactly Haunted Dead. Unfortunately, I did not. But I guess I can keep the Maestros Charm to get back the Silversmote Ghoul. 2 minutes isn't sufficient enough for a song request? Well, then find a longer song. I'm not going to give you a 2-for-1. A 2-minute song is still a song. What are you talking about, Mike? Alright, I'm gonna keep the Charm and bin the other two. I'm just gonna hardcast Prized Amalgam. Yeah. I guess I could have kept the Fable and discarded both of these. Maybe that was better. Maybe I only listen to Freebird. That's true. You could also probably just listen to your own song, Mikey, if you wanted to. I mean, he wants me to listen to it, because Mikey and I do share some musical taste. Okay, they actually hit 2 spells off this one. That's cheating. This must be the errated version. Can they... Yeah, they can get rid of 7 and keep exactly Phoenix. Oh, but they played Steam Vents tapped. So now they can't get back Phoenix. I think that was a mistake. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. I mean, they're killing all my shit. So we're drawing Maestro's Charm, which is honestly not even that good anymore. I only have 1 chill left. This only gets back Amalgam. I guess I could attack, and then if they block, cast Maestro's Charm to get back the Silversmote Ghoul, which will also get back the Amalgam. Or I could even play it slower than that and just cast Prized Amalgam. I think I have enough time for this. Let's do it this way, actually. What's up, Sneak? If I sing Freebird, you'll dono 3 subs. Yeah, that song is like 10 minutes long. I'm not doing that. I mean, I like subs, but no. You're not going to get me to sing for 10 minutes long. That being said, if you want to drop a Twitch Prime, I'm not going to say no. If we got any primers in the chat, if you got a free Prime sub, I don't know if you know this, chat, but you can actually subscribe for absolutely free with a Twitch Prime sub. Why is this song not on Spotify, by the way? Is this like a brand new song? Because I can't find it on Spotify. Oh, never mind, I found it. You Amalgam here, you can get a copy of Amalgam for combat. Well, I can kind of do that anyways, right? If 3 Phoenixes, we're just never getting through damage at this point. Still 7 cards in hand. Ooh, I like that. I don't like that. If I had 1 more land, I could go copy Amalgam, attack for 6, put them to 7, cast Charm, put them to 4, get back everything. I'm 1 mana short. So I guess we just go here. Actually, attacking with Fable could have been good there. Just like a free 2 damage, right? Well, it's a free 3 damage. They trade here and then take 3. So we go deal you 3. Go to 20. We get 2 of these back next turn. Charm can get land. Well, if I Charm for land, then I don't have the ability to get back this, which gets back these 2. And I only have 1 Creeping Chill left. So I could have YOLO'd and try to hit the 4th Chill, but it's very unlikely. If Charm hits land. Well, if Charm hits land, how am I getting back the Amalgams? Yeah, we're likely dead to Time Walk. I don't know if I'm ever beating Time Walk anyways. This song is good. I love Ghost. And at this rate, they're going to find a removal spell for Reflection. Opt... Galvanic Impulse. Okay, it shows Impulse Galvanic Iteration. Yeah, that's dead. So they have 3 blockers. I have 3 attackers. Okay. Stitcher's Supplier. Well, I guess we start by attacking. See where that gets us. So they're going to go to 4. Okay. Go play this. Try to spike a Narcomoeba. Oh, God. So my graveyard is 2 Amalgam and a Ghoul. I actually think it's better to Flashback Gaze here and just try to spike the last Creeping Chill. I think that gives us a higher chance of winning than just playing Narcomoeba. And I have to main phase the Gaze now, because if I hit the Chill, this doesn't come back on their turn. I guess that kind of works. Ox makes you lose Jegantha. Maybe. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but I think I'm just going to bin all 3. I'm not really looking for a land, right? So this gets back 2 Amalgams. And they're at 4. They have 2 Phoenixes. 1 in play. We do have a blocker. But we know they have iteration, so if they have Time Walk, we're dead. That is not a good sign. That is definitely not a good sign. Did Atina Turner cover 5 days before she died? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Double Time Walk. Alright, well, let's get to the sideboard games where we have Leyline of the Void. So, bring in those cards. Unfortunately, we don't get the Jegantha, but so it is. I probably want some number of Rending Volleys for Phoenixes, or not Phoenix, for Shredder as well. Brutality's okay against Cruise, but if I just mulligan to Leyline, I don't care about Cruise. Probably just do some trimming on some of the... And, like, shave one of these... Shave one of these, shave one of these... Shave one of these. Just some trimming. 2 enablers and 2 payoffs. I think that's it. That was Ghost, yeah. The song was called We Don't Need Another Hero. You don't need another hero because I'm right here. Get it? See, that's the joke. That's the joke, chat. This hand does not have Leyline of the Void. It also is kind of a mulligan to 5. I'm going to ship this. Keep this, put back second Leyline. No, so what you can do is Swamp Soul Ring. There's a drop-down menu where if you open up the... If you click on... I'll show you in a second. If you click on the extension, it brings up a drop-down menu, and if you click on the drop-down menu, it should show all 3 decks. Turn 1, by the way. Turn 1 4-powered your turn. That was kind of sick. Gonna kill my Prized Amalgam? You know I could just get it back at some point. Okay, now that I've drawn that, I was thinking about main phasing this, but now that I've drawn this, I actually kind of want to bait a counterspell with this. Because I'd much rather have them counter this. And if they have Pierce, there's a good chance they counter this. Or not. I'm just gonna bin all 3. Could maybe keep the Stitcher Supplier. Literally every time. Every single time I bin 3, like, kind of medium cards, I just immediately draw a card that, like, would have just been so much better to mill over. Every single time. Money, 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 money. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Mikey, what you want? Song request for the one and only Mikey. What would you like to listen to? So you... Alright, mediocre beatdowns, let's go. Mediocre beatdowns, baby. Alright, Mikey has sent... What you got? Ooh. Alright, in the queue. Was it a 2-minute song? Did you cave in? It's like 2 minutes and 44 seconds. That's more than enough time. Spikefield Consider. This band is so good. Just gonna main phase Charm, I guess. Dude, do we think they have Anger of the Gods in their deck? I have no idea. I really hope they don't. It's actually kind of funny, because this is on a delayed trigger, so even if they anger this board, I get a 3-3 back. The other was 157. Oh, I see. I see. Alright, here you go. Silversmote Ghoul is gone. Are they just dead? 3, 6, 9, 10. Lethal, baby. Copy Prized Amalgam for the win. Alright, let's do that again. Let's just mulligan to Leyline, 5-head. You know, Magic is easy when you just mulligan to your sideboard cards. This man does slap. Makes me want to go into the pit and mosh. In the pit, baby, in the pit. No Leyline, mulligan. Leyline, keep. I need double black for anything? Probably not. It's funny, because this hand is literally Leyline plus nothing else. Like, this hand is ass. But it does have Leyline, so... Yeah, we do have a 3-mana 3/3. Hard cast, baby, hard cast. Let's go. Shit, we're dead. That's not good. Does this kill that? It does. Okay. That helps. We'll cast pieces. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess I found a new Maestros Charm target. Can't let them have that. I wanted to kill this. So we gotta draw a second Maestros Charm. This card is really good. It's a lot of flexibility. Oh. Well, it seems like they have boarded into a deck that does not care about Leyline of the Void. So I believe that we have lost. It appears as if we may have lost. Didn't want to attack with your 0-4? Well, I don't really have any good plays. Alright, cast this, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's the shitty thing about Leyline, is when you have Leyline in your opener, or when it's not in your opening 7, you kind of feel compelled to mulligan to it, but then when you mulligan to 6, and your hand is like mediocre plus Leyline, and your opponent does anything, it's, you know, that is definitely the downside to playing Leylines. It's when you like, talk yourself into keeping hands like this, which I think was a keep, but when they just have, you know, stuff like they played 3 cards and not a single one of them care about Leyline, right? They went turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Like, their hand just did not care about Leyline. Oh, that's like ultimate disaster too. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, I guess we can get back Haunted Dead. So we can go Founding Mill 4. And then end step the Haunted Dead. Maybe even do it in combat to chump block the Drake. Another land and I'm dead. No, because I can block with the 1/1 token off Haunted Dead. So I wouldn't necessarily be dead this turn. I mean, that's probably going to kill me. I can actually take this, because I would rather save the 1/1 to block something bigger next turn. Chance I hard cast this Creeping Chill to get back the Silversmotes. Might have to. See if we draw. I can flash back a Maestro's Charm to kill one of the Crackling Drakes. That does not really help. So let's attempt to kill a Drake. Black, blue, red. Okay, Drake down. And they have a 3/4 and a 2/4. I actually don't have to leave 2 chump blockers back for Hall, because... Well, that's not true. They can go end step removal spell on tap animate Hall. So I guess I have to leave back 2 blockers. Maybe I just have to hope they have nothing, because I can't really beat much anyways. Yeah, Maestro's Charm has been pretty sick in this deck. It does a lot. Like, the Drain 3, Gain 3 comes up a lot with Silversmote Ghoul. Alright, we're dead. The ability to kill creatures is pretty nice, because your deck doesn't have a lot of removal spells. And then, obviously, the Mill 5 is really sick, because you have a lot of cards that naturally want to get milled. So, it feels like, kind of like... It just feels the perfect card for this deck. Just all 3 modes are great. Alright, what do we got? We got... Since not bad. We can keep this. It's like, these 2 are kind of awkward, but 3 cheap enablers, 2 lands. I'm okay with this. We 4-1 with Mill. We were actually 4-0, 8-0, and we lost playing for the trophy. That deck felt really good. Alright, Stitcher's Supplier. You know what I realized? Maybe I enjoy the Dono decks a lot more because I'm frequently in the lower brackets, which means I'm less likely to get stream sniped. Maybe it's that. Shizniz, thank you for the 21 months. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day today. Hey, yo, mirror match? So they're probably playing the Storm Herald deck. I guess we go use our mana efficiently. I know we're likely not going to get any value out of Chapter 3. Can always flashback the Gaze. We can actually go flashback Gaze off of this and play the Supplier. Jeff made a lot of money off Dodo decks. Yeah, true. He probably charged a lot more than I did. I feel like I have I'm pretty sure I charged the lowest out of anybody for donos. The chat of all time. Yeah. The chatter of all time. Yeah, I'll flash this back. I mean, they get the loot with Shredder, but there's no way around that. So Creeping Chill. I don't have. I don't have a Silversmote Ghoul. Keeping a land doesn't really do that much for me. I'm just gonna bin all three. Yes, they get the trigger Shredder, but not really a way that I can avoid that. How much do I charge? 25. Dono decks from an economic standpoint seem similar to song requests from old Caleb days. How did Caleb used to do song requests? Because he doesn't do them anymore, right? Ooh, those are good. That was a really good mill. Might as well attack to get another mill. Still have 2 Creeping Chills left. He does for 420. Yeah, he still does them, right? I thought he did. Alright, good turn. They're at 12. Might upkeep this one. Yeah, I'm not really at a point financially. Like, the Dono decks do really help from a financial standpoint in terms of, you know, being able to keep the lights on. I'm not really at a point where I can just lose that amount of revenue. That's mostly, like, that is a big part of why I keep doing them. Even though I do obviously enjoy them. I do have a good time doing them. Honestly, the biggest reason is because I do kind of need the revenue from it. Played a blocker? That's cheating. You're not allowed to play blockers. What am I looking for? I guess keeping a land lets me get back Scrapheap. So we can go graveyard, graveyard, top. And then go to combat. Send everything. And they probably go eat this, block here, take 3, go to 9. It's going to be kind of tough. True. Very, very true. That is entirely a possibility. Flatlines. Get this back into turn. Cross out the Satyr Wayfinder. They did hit the Burning Anger. So if they have Storm Herald, they do have the kill in the graveyard. If they don't have Storm Herald, that's probably going to find them Storm Heralds. Big Shreds. God, Ledger Shredder is such a fucked up card. That's one that I think a lot of people missed on. They didn't realize. And I think a lot of people just didn't realize how good it was being able to trigger off of yours and your opponent's spells. But this card is... It's a lot. It is definitely a lot. So get rid of this. Could upkeep the Otherworldly Gaze. No, because I might draw Maestro's Charm. Probably just dead anyways. A Storm Herald deck is sweet. So they go block, 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 take 2. Maybe they don't even block the Supplier. Yeah, it came out right after Fable. What's set? Yeah, Shredder was Capenna. It was in the same set. Yeah, it was in the same set. So they go to 6. How many chills do I have left? Alright, chat. So, here's the deal. I have 2 Creeping Chills in my deck, and I'm going to cast an Otherworldly Gaze, and I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my library. I think you know where this is going from here. I think you know where this is going. Oh, or I could hit none. That works too. Alright, well, Probably did. Very, very likely did. I guess I should not even play the Narcomoeba, because they just trigger this. I mean, they almost certainly have Storm Herald in hand at this point. Hit another gaze. Oh, true. I could have hit a second gaze. Yeah. Get a better mic arm. This thing keeps moving. I want to keep it in like the right exact spot. All right, you win. Well, here's another spot where we're gonna board in Leyline of the Void and hope it's good enough. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time, where I just go shave, 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 shave. Call it a day. I mean, it's pretty unlikely that I hit double creeping chill at that point, but you know, that's why we play the games, right? Moving on. That mill deck was so sweet. I kind of want to play more with that deck. There's definitely some times where I play a deck on Dono Thursday, and it performs so well that I actually just end up working on it. Like the Pia deck, for example. The Pia deck initially came through as a Dono deck, and now it's kind of just blossomed to the point where there's a lot of people playing it, and it's just a good deck. And I love when shit like that happens. Just makes me so happy. We went 4-1 with Mill. We lost playing for the 5-0. I did keep this hand without a Leyline. This hand's really good, but maybe I should have mulled. Think about it more. Blue-black with Jace Cruz. I mean, the red is really good. Like, Fable and Maestros Charm are both extremely good at, like, Maestros Charm being a mill enabler because you can look at the top 5, and, like, that's really good. And then Fable is really good because you can get Silversmote Ghouls and stuff out of your hand, which you wouldn't normally be able to do. So I think the red does offer quite a bit, but you're right. It's, you know, maybe the juice is not worth the squeeze on that, because it does make your mana kind of tough. Yeah, it triggers Silversmoke. Like, every single mode on this card is amazing in this deck. Removal spell, because you don't have access to a lot of removal. Drain gets back Silversmote. Mill 5 is great. Just like, this card just does everything. But I think the question you have to ask yourself is this better than playing the green version with Grizzly Salvage, Traverse, stuff like that? Yeah, Willowgeist, Urborg, Lurgoyf. There is a lot of good green self-mill / dredge payoffs. This song sucks. Okay, Wayfinder. Let's get the side deck in the shot. I played the green version recently. Not recently, no. It's been a while. We have played it on Dono decks. I want to say it was like a couple of months ago. Right around when no. What's Urborg Lurgoyf was in Dominaria, right? It was a little bit after that. Maybe like a month after that. Yeah, it was Dominaria. Well, I mean, I could just hardcast that. They don't yet have the Colossification in the graveyard. That'd be pretty funny if I just hardcast Leyline before they put Colossification in the graveyard. Yeah, they're playing Storm Herald combo. We both play separate ways. You think you want Shredder? Shredder is particularly good with Founding the Third Path, because if you go Shredder on 2, then Founding into a spell on 3, it just immediately triggers it. So yeah, if you're going to play Founding, Shredder is pretty good. But, like, you don't really have a lot of double spell turns outside of... I mean, I guess you have more 1-drops too in the form of Stitcher Supplier. So between Supplier, Gaze, and Secretkeeper, maybe you can have enough for Shredder. Alright, did they mill Colossification? They did not. So probably going to play towards hardcasting this. I just hope that they can't remove it. And this is the other sick part about Fable. We just get to discard 2 cards that we have no business being in our hand. Or 2 cards that we definitely do not want in our hand. But yeah, given that they don't have Colossification in the graveyard, I am just going to jam the Leyline. Yeah, that's true. Gaze... Otherworldly Gaze does allow for more double spell turns, because you can just cast Flash it back for 3 mana, which is a fairly low investment. Alright, hardcast Leyline Giga Chad. I hardcast Leyline of the Void. This is exactly how we drew it up, by the way. This is just peak magic. Okay, that's fine. Otherworldly Gaze is very good. I was impressed with it when we played it in the Demolich Phoenix deck. It looked pretty good in that deck, too. Yeah, they played their Pasaju. I doubt they have a second one, given that they're playing a 3-color deck. Oh. Yep, that's a card. Alright, noted. That is a card. It is, in fact, one of the cards. So we go combat, attack for 1. I think I'm supposed to just drain them with Charm to get back Amalgam Ghoul. Still have 3 chills in the deck. I could just mill 5 and try to YOLO, but I think it's better to do it this way, because that puts 6 more power into play. It's a Biash have 2 Passages. Yeah, because again, they still don't have the Colossification in the graveyard, which is nice. And we're gonna have 10 power next turn. Maybe mono white Stoneblade. Give her main deck Sanctifier, huh? 4 mana tithe, 4 reprieve. Giga Chad. Love it. Alright, upkeep Otherworldly. We're at 26. Oh, right, because Colossification, Burning Anger, Storm Herald is only 23. I just realized that. That's a very good point. I hadn't even hadn't even registered with me, but yes, that's a very good point. Even if they can like combo us, they only deal 23 unless they find 2 Colossifications. Do you think I would lose every match? Well, if you played against a lot of decks that Sanctifier is good against, and you had main deck Sanctifiers, you'd probably be okay. Scrap work, but 3, 6, 7, so they're not quite dead. Classic 4 dogs. Yeah, so I can copy Amalgam. Right, copy Amalgam, they block, they go to 2. Is there any way I can kill them? I guess if I Supplier into Creeping Chill, that kills them. Is there any other line? I guess I can try to copy Supplier and mill 2 Creeping Chills? Actually, this mills 6, right? Yeah, copy Supplier, mill 6. So I guess that's better. Uh-oh. Well, so now they go block here, take 5, go to 4. So we have to mill 2 chills off this. Or we could mill none. Okay, we could still Otherworldly Gaze into double chill. We still have outs. That would be awesome if we did. Yeah, they only have 1 Colossification, so they need a second Colossification and a Storm Herald to be able to go for the kill. Oh, also, you know what's nice? They probably are going to have to take a damage, which means 1 chill will likely just kill them, because now they have 2 pain lands. So they're probably going to have to take a point of damage to be able to cast a Storm Herald, which means we only need 1 chill, which is nice. Or they just scoop because they don't have it. All right, cool. Game 3. I think I'm just going to keep the sideboard the way it is. Like, we only really want Leyline. I don't really want any of these cards. Can't you attack on your turn next turn since Herald would be tapped? Well, what I'm saying, JS, is that if they found a second Colossification, they could have lethaled us. Like, we were dead if they found second Colossification plus Herald. 4 Dogs literally has, like, a spidey sense for Sanctifier. Every time the word Sanctifier is said in a public outing, just like a bat signal kind of thing. Those are fighting words, Swamp Ghoul, Soul Ring. Them are fighting words. Alright, Leyline, plus 3 lands, plus enablers. I'm good with this. I am A-okay with this hand. Need to get into the habit of casting this main phase, because if I hit exactly Creeping Chill plus Silversmote Ghoul, Silversmote Ghoul is only triggers on your turn. So a lot of hate in chat for 4 Dogs. I'm feeling a new color. Why is my remote not working? Is my battery dead? Oh, never mind. Now it's going crazy. Screaming and fun. Let's go red. I think I'm feeling red today. Route? Oh no. Mods! Now we have no mods. Chat, there are no mods. That does not mean spam to your heart's content, but there are now no mods in the chat. Mods! Does Phyrexian Luca turn off our favorite companion, Jegantha? No. Can confirm. Does not turn off Jegantha. I know this because I've tried. When Jegantha first came out, I was kind of all about it in the boats deck, and I can confirm. Always have the Haywire Might. Well, fuck me, huh? Well, fuck me. So I kind of want to flashback Maestros Charm, which means I think I'm just going to go for the Otherworldly Gaze here. Maybe it was better to play this on Chapter Un. I don't really want any of those. Kind of just looking for another Leyline that I can hardcast on turn 4. It is nice that the Haywire Mite gets exiled so they don't gain a life. Big shreds. Big shreds. Weirdly enough, I kind of want to just kill the Shredder. They have 3 cards in hand. If they had Fable, they probably would have cast that. They're on 14. I mean, yeah, I don't know if this is right, but it kind of feels right to just kill this. Had a friend play 4 Sanctifier, 4 Forge Tighter, and Rescue. Oh my goodness. How many red decks do they play against? That's like the guy at your local who just hates losing to burn. God, I would have hit the Narcomoeba. Okay, let's go top 5. Give me a top 5. Top 5. That's not good. Well, we get one more look. We hit a Creeping Chill, but we do not have a Silversmote Ghoul. I have a Scrapheap and 1 Prized Amalgam. It's not very good. Every single red deck. That is amazing. You love to see it. You love when people make decisions like that and they just get so rewarded for it, you know? I did not hear that, Mikey, but that sounds interesting. I feel like there's probably some. I feel like that probably is not true, but I'm willing to believe that it is. Doesn't sound very likely to happen. What's up, Cathal? Classic, just classic Cathal just coming in the chat, immediately drunk. I wouldn't expect it any other way. They both agreed. I somehow don't believe you, Mikey. I think I snap Chump Block here. Just want to find a Narcomoeba. There we go. There's only 1 Prized Amalgam, though. A little unfortunate. You said this time would be the last. Sounds like you're coping. Classic cope. You can go Shockland. No, let's just go to combat. I wish I could Founding back the Leyline. That'd be nice. Okay, they go to 9. And then we go Founding Chapter 2. Mill myself for 4. Gets Narcomoeba. Cast another Narcomoeba. And your turn. How many chills have we gone through? Gone through 2? 2 chills? Make a Flashback Charm with Chapter 3 of the Founding. So that's 3 damage, plus the 3 Narcomoebas. So we only need to hit 1... Well, I guess we're not milling, so... Can't really hit a chill this turn. Oh, I see, Cathal. I gotcha. Scrapwork Mutt? More like Scrapwork... Yeah, you know where I'm going with that. I don't need to finish that statement. Aren't they dead if I drain them for 3? No, because they go to 6, and then we have 3 Narcomoebas. So we're 3 damage short. I was thinking, like, Scrapwork Putt, like Putt-Putt, as in mini-golf, but, I mean, if you want to take it there, then I guess. Narcomoeba attacks for 6 in total. They're 1/1s. Or do you get 6? These are only 1/1s. Do they have any combo pieces? God, imagine if Narcomoeba was a 2/1. That card would be broken. I'm wondering if I should go Maestros Charm just to mill and try to spike the double Creeping Chill. I think I'm more likely to win if I do that, because if I just drain them, then I don't even have close to lethal. I don't think I need to kill the Reflection. Let's just mill. Well, I guess we can keep going. Take the other Maestros Charm. Actually, it makes more sense to take Gaze, because then I can go Gaze, Flashback Gaze, which just looks at more cards. Yes. If this is my plan, which I think it is. All right, there's one creeping chill, so we need one more chill. Okay, we have 2 chills in the deck, 18 cards. Damn it, so close. Well, we're giving them a draw step, which I don't love. Scrapwork Pizza Hut, that's what it is. No one out pizzas the no one out was it? No one out pizzas the Hut. Not sponsored, by the way. But if anybody from Pizza Hut is watching and you wanna sponsor the stream, oh baby, dollar. Fall with the $25 donation. Thank you for the 25, Cathal. Greatly appreciate it. You told me in the Discord you wanted 713. Is that correct? That's what I have you here down as. Is that still kosher? A discarded Storm Herald? That's got to be a good sign. So they can copy Wayfinder and try and find the combo pieces that they need. The game is taking forever. Reveal Burning Anger, Traverse Gaze, Burning Anger. Okay, they're missing the Colossification, though. Did they hit it? No, they still haven't hit the Colossification. You have some place in Pioneer, Modern, and Legacy. Well, it is your dono. What format would you prefer to play? You would roll a die? Well, then roll a die. There you go. Breath in. Are we about to be 2-1 with this banger? 2-1? Vaturn, are you still here, buddy? Doing a lot better than we did last week. Yeah, this deck was a lot of fun. We wanted to run it back. Well, even if they found it, they only have... Oh, they can do it post-combat because they get mana off the Goblet Shaman tokens. Well, if they found it, they found it. I am literally tapped out. Welcome to the family. Thoughtful face. Cathal, thank you for the 11 months, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. We're having a great day today. All right, we are 2-1 with Dredgeless Dredge. Let's go. Bangers. Bangers all around. Thank you for the sub, Cathal. Can mull this. I'd rather have a hand that has cheaper enablers. Yeah, this hand sucks too. This hand has no red mana. I'm gonna go to 4. Honestly, probably our best hand so far. Legitimately. Yeah. Interesting and arrogance. So I might as well cast this. Not a lot of reason not to. Not for a good Mills. You're glad you never played that modern? Yeah, you would have hated it. Control was unplayable. Like, you basically haven't lived until you've gone, like, you're on the draw, and you go reveal Gemstone Cavern, and on your opponent's first upkeep, I guess I should probably attack the Kiora. You reveal Gemstone Caverns, and on your opponent's first upkeep, before they even had an opportunity to play a single land, you go Spirit Guide, Violent Outburst, Valky. Okay, now you can proceed. You're allowed to play your land now. That deck was so stupid. What a stupid deck. Yeah, that's a good point, Luca. The mulligans feel a lot rougher in this version. You can't use the word? Yeah, that's a banned word. It's a banned word for a reason. I can say it, but you can't. We're at 19. Yeah, we can just move on. I'm good. How do we board against mono green? This matchup does not seem very good for us. I don't really have any sideboard cards either. It kind of is what it is. Joseph Jogak, more like Jolgak. You could type the word Jolgak if you want. Gak Modern was great. I know, hot take. I think I enjoyed the Valky Modern more than I enjoyed Hogak Modern. But all of them pale in comparison to Eldrazi Winter. I played a lot during the Eldrazi format. It was just kind of fun to figure out what the most broken version of the Eldrazi deck was. Although, the Eldrazi mirrors were kind of ass. They were not very good. Compared to the Valky mirrors, which, to be completely honest with you, there was a lot of skill involved in the Valky mirrors. Comic strip character regularly said Ack. I have no idea. How dare you? Well, I did pretty well. I think I top 8 2 Moto PTQs during that time. And I was big on the red-green Eldrazi deck, which was the version that people kind of thought was the worst, but it was actually the best in the mirror matches. It's not really a hot take. I think current Modern is fine. I actually really enjoyed playing the Sam deck. We're going to play some more Modern tomorrow with Sam. Yeah, but people actively thought for whatever reason that Commandeer was bad, even though it was a one-deck format, and Commandeer was the best card you could possibly play in the mirror match. People still thought that Commandeer should not have been main deck. Those people were just wrong. The Commandeer was Commandeer was the you should play 4 copies of that card, basically. Is what I'm getting at. It's like one deck format, you know. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with Hogak, where Hogak was the best deck. It was a little bit more than a one deck format, but almost every single Hogak deck had Leyline in the main to fight the other Hogak decks. It's the same concept. Like when you have a tier 0 format where there's only one playable deck, you have to make main deck concessions for that. That's exactly what it was. This hand is not good. Better, I guess. Is there anything that could be Gek at the time? Yeah, Hogak. The mirror. We just have to go super fast here. Alright. Chapter 2. Those are not good mills. Need some serious advice. Boogles or Gwenna for the RCQ on Saturday? Expect a lot of control. I mean, I actually kind of like the Gwenna decks into control. Whereas I don't love Boggles into a pile of lockdowns. So honestly, I'd probably say Gwenna. Right, yeah. I mean, I dabbled with Atraxa in the sideboard of the Gwenna deck for a little bit, because Gwenna just ramps you to Atraxa. Still not sure if that's the best sideboard plan, but it's definitely the best against Rakdos. Probably worse against Control. I guess there's no reason not to cast this. Proceed. Well, if we don't get Karned, then we can go Haunted Dead for double Amalgam next turn. Pretty good feeling they're going to cast Karn this turn. If I had to guess. They just have Kiora? Alright, no Karn. Dodged. Got Mono Ponders. Mono Ponder Gaming over there. There's a good chance they have Karn and no land. So I could go Scrapheap plus get back Haunted Dead. Oh, no, I can't. I don't have enough mana for that. But I can go Gaze, get back Haunted Dead. So let's do that. Let's go cast Otherworldly Gaze. What do I want next turn? Think if I should keep the Supplier or the Fable. 6, 9. I feel like keeping the Fable is not bad. Let me just go pass. And then we go on their second main phase, Haunted Dead, get back double Amalgam. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I needed to do that main phase. Right, if they had Karn Crypt, they could have got the Amalgams. So I did need to do that on my main phase. Thankfully, they didn't have the Karn to punish me, but that was bad. So we get back this. Triggers the 2 Amalgams. Better on your own. It's been okay. We're 2-1. I feel like this Mono Green matchup does not seem very good, for whatever that's worth. I think we just send everything at them. Probably go block, take 4. Can rebuy the Scrapheap Scrounger, just gotta keep putting the pressure on them. Again, doing this main phase so I can trigger the Amalgam in case they have Karn for Crypt. I don't know that this is enough, but it's been pretty good Vaturno. I do like the changes quite a bit. I think we've made some good headway. Fables have felt good. This matchup does not seem particularly great, though. I don't really know how we go about fixing that problem. Maybe just max Thoughtseize for Karn. Yeah, the mills have been fine. Like, we've definitely had some good draws, but like, how are you supposed to compete with this stuff? I guess the only answer is, like I said, probably more Thoughtseizes. Let's get a little Gamba going. Chat, you guys want a Gamba? Wake up, it's time to Gamba. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Gamba. Gamba is now live. Get up, get up. This hand is not good. Okay, so this is turn 1 Otherworldly, turn 2 Founding, turn 3 Fable. Sure. Good enough for me. Yeah, it was more of a thing in the green-black versions that can actually cast the front half. Played against green twice. Feels Batman. I think I just ship all 3 of these, because I don't have a land for the charm. I really need to find a land. Oh, that's true. Founding can cast the front half. That is a good point. You see, it was going great until we ran into 2 mono-green gamers. The story of every Pioneer League ever. How much for a deck tech? $10, I think. Yeah, we do them for 10. And I didn't find a land. Yeah, 2 subs is fine. I found myself. We are fucking dead. Go. No, 2 subs is good. 2 subs, $10. Do I have a command for deck tech? I thought I did. Yeah, 10 or 2 gifted. That's what I thought it was. Dig. Alright, cast my Fable card. Surely it's good enough, right? Yeah, we're 40k points, but Cathal's channel point broke. Welcome to the family. Cathal with the 2 gifted subs. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, you believe too much in me. Well, it seems like you appear to be a believer this league, and I don't know about that. We're not winning this game, I'll tell you that much. Spell Pierce for Dispute. Yeah, true. Could maybe Spell Pierce Karn. It's like kind of awkward to hold up Spell Pierce, because you do really want to tap out a lot in these matchups. But yeah, we just have no sideboard cards against green. Drop a link in Jegantha. I'm sure this match is not going to last long, so... I mean, it's lands plus enablers. Kind of have to keep these hands. Dreadbore for Karn does not really solve the issue, because they just get Tormod's Crypt, and that's the card that you're losing to. Do I have time for this Fable? Not sure that I do. But I kind of have to keep it, I think. Maybe it's better to just bin the Fable and try to find an Otherworldly Gaze or a Secretkeeper that I can cast off the Founding. Alright, I mean, that's something. No creatures, but it is something. Need help for the sideboard. Very happy about the main deck since I pre-board Reverse Control as mid-range. Ren, I love your deck titles. My man sends me a deck list titled Ren and Ass Cracker. Target this. Actually, I can just go Gaze into Founding, which I think is better. Just turbo mill as much as possible. This Fable's going to be too slow. It's good, but not enough. Pierce for Dispute, Lightning Axe for Rending Volley, since we have limited slots, and more K commands for Artifact Hate. Lightning Axe is probably a good one, because then we can dump, similar to Fable, where we can just dump stuff that we don't need from our hand. That's enough for me. That is enough for me. Hey, we got 2 wins, which is more wins than last week, so I will take it. I do think that we have made some pretty big leaps towards making the deck a little bit better. Fable definitely felt like it smoothed the deck out a little bit. So, even though it was only a 2-3, again, made a lot of improvements from last week's list. I feel like the deck is still a little too clunky. This is going to sound weird, but I actually kind of don't love Founding the third path. I wonder if those should just be more Secret Keepers. You go max out. Like, think about this, right? If you max out on the 1-mana Enablers, you have a higher chance of going Enabler into double Enabler. And I think those are the starts that really kind of overwhelm your opponent. So I would maybe look into doing that, where you just cut Founding entirely, max out on Secret Keeper. Maybe you even could consider playing Minister of Inquiries, which is the 1/2 energy guy that target player mills 3 by tapping or removing an energy. So I could definitely see something along and just lowering the curve, making the curve a little bit smoother. Potentially going back up to the 4th Silversmote. Maestro's Charm is good, but 3 kind of feels like the right number. No, unfortunately, Ruin Crab does not hit yourself. I wish it did. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I love this deck, though. It's so much fun to play. I always forget that Tome Scour is Pioneer legal. I mean, given that we don't have Witches of it anymore, Tome Scour might just be